Hello children, today we are going to discuss about distance and displacement in the chapter kinematics. What is a kinematics? Kinematics is a branch of physics which describes the motion of the bodies, right? Now coming to the reference point first. What is a reference point? Observe the given picture. Imagine the house is at rest and tree also at rest, right? Now, car is in motion. With respect to which point we can say the car is in motion? Here, with respect to the tree, if there is a change in position of the car, then we can say the car is in motion. Here, the reference point is tree. Tree is the reference point. Now, with respect to the house, is there any change in position of tree? No, there is no change in position of tree with respect to the house. Hence, we can say the tree is at rest. Now, which is the reference point here? House is the reference point. See, with the help of reference point, we can say the body is at rest or it is in motion, right? Now, see, rest and motion both are relative to each other. How can we say? Let's see an example. Consider a train is moving. A train is moving. Here, mark person A and person B and person C on the platform who is at rest. Right? Now, with respect to A, is there any change in position of B? No. Hence, with respect to A, B is also at rest. Now, with respect to C, is there any change in positions of A and B? Yes, since the train is moving, the persons who are sitting in the train with respect to a person on the platform, these two persons are also in motion. So that is the relation between rest and motion. Hence, we can say rest and motion both are relative to each other. Right. Now, coming to the actual topic, distance. What is a distance? Here I am considering point A and point B. The length between A and B can be termed as distance, or the length of the path between two bodies or 2 points, or the length of the path between school and house. We can term it as distance. So it is the nothing but the length of the path between two positions or 2 points is nothing but distance irrespective of direction. No question of direction here. So distance can be measured in CGS system. It can be measured in centimeter. In SI system, it can be measured in meters. Distance is a scalar quantity. What is a scalar quantity? A physical quantity which is having only magnitude. Only magnitude. What is a magnitude? For example, if the distance between these 2 points A and B is 10 centimeters, this 10 is nothing but a numerical value. This numerical value is nothing but magnitude. Centimeter is nothing but unit, right? So a scalar quantity which is having only magnitude is called distance, right? Now coming to the displacement. Here I am considering 2 points A and B. A person wants to reach A to B. Here, consider two paths, first path and second path. Right? Now, he can choose either path, 1 and 2. Right? See here, which is the longest path here? So second path is that is path 2 is the longest path. And which is the shortest path? Path 1 is the shortest path. Right. Now this longest path is called distance. And this path 1, which is the shortest path, is called displacement. See here, there is no particular direction to reach from A to B, and it is also a longest path, hence it is called distance. Now coming to the path 1, there is a particular direction from left to right. And there is a shortest path between A and B. This path 1 is called displacement. See, displacement is having both magnitude and direction. Magnitude and direction. Hence, it is called a vector quantity. So, displacement is a vector quantity. It can also be measured in centimeters in CGS system and meters in SI system. Right? Now, see an example. Here, in this, the displacement, for example, I am writing 5 kilometers. Here the shortest path is displacement is the shortest path. The distance between or the gap between or the length between initial point and the final point. The shortest length between initial point and final point is called displacement. Here the displacement is 5 kilometers. Now coming to the distance. For example, if it is 20 kilometers. Now, which is nothing but the longest path, hence distance equal to 20 kilometers. To understand better, take one more example. If a man runs around a circular path of radius 7 meters, so we are clearly 7 meters. He starts from A. A person wants to run around this circular path. Now here he starts from A. For one rotation, that means here after completion of one rotation, he reaches to the same position. Now what is the distance traveled? Now see the distance traveled. This is the longest path, right? Longest path. Now, the longest path is equal to circumference. Circumference of the circle, which equal to 2 pi r. So, what is r here? 7 meters. Now, 2 pi into 7, which is 14 pi meters, right? Now, what is the displacement? He started at point A. After completion of one rotation, he reaches back to the same position. Then is there any change in position after completion of one rotation? No. Hence the displacement equal to 0. That is the difference between distance and displacement. See another example. Observe the diagram. Here it is nothing but a right angle triangle shape, right? If a man wants to reach C, that is A to C, which is the longest path? Here I am writing the longest path equal to A to B and B to C. Nothing but 4 plus 3 equal to 7 kilometers. Hence, the distance is 7 kilometers. And coming to the displacement, which is the shortest path, clearly. So, this is the shortest path, right? And which is the length here? 5 kilometers. Now, what is the displacement, which is nothing but a shortest path? Which equal to 5 kilometers. Now the distance is greater than displacement, right? Now see another example. Here the distance and displacement. See in this example we can say clearly distance is equal to displacement. That means the magnitude of displacement is equal to distance. See, from these examples, we can say that clearly distance may be equal to displacement and distance may be greater than displacement. But displacement can never be greater than distance. Hence, we can write distance greater than or equal to displacement. We can say distance by displacement greater than or equal to 1. See, the main difference between distance and displacement is distance is a scalar quantity and displacement is a vector quantity. Distance is a longest path, displacement is a shortest path. Both can be measured in centimeters or meters. Hope you understand the concept. Thank you.